I started calling it our curse, or blessing even, because I think we cast 4 or 5 games on the final rundown, and all of them except the last one went to a full 3 games, and then the last one was like one 50-minute game, and then the second one wasn't even interesting. It was just they just beat them. Now, interestingly, I think I might be lucky to have dropped in on this one because I didn't even realize these guys, Children of Roshan. I've actually played with them.
Have you played with them before?
A few times. Yeah, I know.
Nice.
So Billy Badass and I go back to like 2014.
Sure.
So we played in a local sit game tournament in Durban called Fraglan.
Yo.
And basically it was just a local LAN every sort of 2-3 months. And yeah, we played in Dota tournaments against each other all the way back then.
You really gotta pick a hero. You got 10 seconds left.
Well, Children of Roshan is now the wild card in the Prem Div.
Yeah.
So
to be fair, they're all fairly high level guys. Billy
They
Badass
definitely are.
currently immortal rank. So yeah, very high rank guys anyway. Yeah, to get into the drafts now. I don't know if you were saying you haven't watched a huge amount of Dota recently.
I haven't watched a lot of Dota recently, but neither have I
Played
played.
or what?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I saw there's some new heroes, and I'm like, damn, facets? What's
Yeah.
facets? New heroes? What new heroes? So
Yeah.
I
So,
am
give you guys a quick
complete
rundown.
noob.
He literally messaged on the group and was like, "Hey guys, please help." so yeah, I've got a bit of work in the background that I'm doing slightly here and there. So if I'm not 100% involved, then yeah, that's that reason. But yeah, so I thought come in and help out. But basically, the heroes we're seeing picked on Children of Roshan, Omni Knight,
Seconds left now.
and Tusk, to be fair, both very solid 5th position picks. Pretty much the most commonly picked 5th positions around at the moment, if they are available. A few others getting banned out, Lone Druid being the main one at the moment. He's just basically broken. And if he's being played by a good team, you can win really easily with him. And then on the other side, Axe is a hero that's around. I wouldn't call him sort of like the best of the offlaners at the moment, but a whole lot of offlaners also got banned out. So
I can't even give any feedback on what they've picked.
Yeah, then go for it. You know, he's not a bad pick. And then Venge is just solid. Has been, will always be, adds to stuff.
I can't even give feedback on what they've chosen to pick and to ban, because I don't even know what is good currently. I've seen a lot of Venge and Tusk though in the previous games from CML, so I'm assuming that those could be good picks.
Sorry, which one is that?
The Tusk and the Venge.
Oh yeah. So Tusk has been picked a lot in the last sort of rundown, if it wasn't banned. But Venge is probably the most picked hero in CML.
Pick him up. Pick him out.
So those are the only 2 heroes that I can actually say that I've seen them picked. The rest I can't tell you if it's a good draft or if they make for a good draft. But I know that I've seen Tusk.
Over all of the time we've been casting CML, so I think Graham and I started again beginning of this year, Feb. I want to say, Venge is probably the most picked hero in CML, like the entire way through, and at all guild levels. Everyone from like the guys facing off in the bottom to like the winners, clearly, because here's Royal Elite, they won A Div.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a hero that's why I said it's always a solid pick. And the thing is, when you're playing competitively, sometimes you just pick the hero that's the most solid and then build around it. Nature's propagate. On the other side, Rubik and Kunkka, quite odd. I think most of the time nowadays you're going to have a Kunkka in the offlane, and supporting him will be Rubik.
What would be good spells here for Rubik to take though from the
I
opposing
don't
team?
see any really yet. There's nothing awful for him. Early on, he's probably going to be laning against Tusk and Natures, because Natures are carrying most of the time nowadays. can still be mid, but I think mostly being played as carry. So there's nothing really to steal around lane stage. I mean, swap can be fun to play with, but it's not huge.
Not a real game changer.
Unless you hold on to it for a while. The thing is, like, yeah, Rubik is good to steal spells, but at the same time, he is just awesome at winning lanes. So his Fade Bolt, well, people who don't know, it actually minuses damage from people. So when you hit someone with a Fade Bolt, it takes away a percentage of their damage, right-click damage. So if you keep spamming it at the enemy support and carry, it makes loss hitting harder, and you can trade right-clicks with the enemy support more.
Well, in this case, if it's now versus Tusk and Nature's Prophet, would he be able to target the Tusk with that Fade Bolt?
Yeah, so Tusk is a bit more odd in that he doesn't necessarily want to trade as much, but if Tusk moves forward up against the Rubik to trade, you just hit him with the Fade Bolt and right-click and win every time. So Rubik is a good lane winner now, and another one of those like solid heroes. You also you don't like, if you're going up against someone who's got great spells to steal, then even better, but you can play a full Rubik game without stealing out any spells and feel fine about it. Like, you steal event stun and you just have an extra stun, whatever.
10 seconds left.
Yeah. I was just thinking of the trade-off in lane and if he'll be able to bully the Tusk.
Yeah, for sure. As long as he is somewhat careful, because they do have a lot of catch as well. So with the snowball and ice shots, and then they're also, again, assuming this is a nature's carry, which is his most common role at the moment.
Yeah.
If you combine the roll and ice shots with the sprout of natures, you can keep someone in one place for a long time.
Well, I have seen Royal Elite
massive on the
play
front, though.
Natures as a support, but I'm not sure whether they're gonna run this Natures as a support.
No, I doubt it. It's possible that he's a mid. Korean boy. I'm gonna just quickly steal the limelight for 1 second. Mr. Korean boy on Royal Elite. Do you know why he's called that?
No.
That's because of me.
Did you guys have a deal and he had to change his name?
Yeah, no, so basically his name was Limit, but written in Korean lettering. Okay?
Oh.
But obviously I don't read Korean, so I was like, Korean boy.
Korean boy.
I was like, I'm gonna call him Korean boy from now on. So every time we watch the game with them in it, I called him Korean boy, and he adopted the name.
That's one way. I've lost so many deals before, I don't even gamble with my name anymore, because I've been simp for everybody now in Steam. My Steam name changed to simp for this, simp for that, this one simp. So I don't even start deals anymore.
No,
Hallo my liefie, hoe gaan dit?
So besides banning out mids and as a Viper getting picked up, okay.
You see, you're talking about nicknames now. We had a player, a starter Lee. I don't know if you've casted one of her
remember.
games.
Yeah, I cast you guys back in the day. I remember you guys being a team together.
Yeah, so our starter Lee played with me in NWB. And she used to pay her league fees over to me, but she just called it Lee fee. And that translated into calling each other Leafy.
Oh, cool.
Because I just said she gave me money and called me Leafy.
Brilliant.
And now we greet each other Leafy.
So I'm sure everything's going to be very, very confusing for everybody now hearing a different voice on the cast. I caught you on one of your casts at one point, or was it... I remember watching someone's stream a little while ago, but they were playing Apex. I can't remember who it was now.
It could have been me, but I haven't played Apex recently, so maybe Lily.
No, it was a while ago now, to be fair.
Okay, yeah. Like, I haven't been active for, I think, the past 5 months. This Viper is gonna be mid. That is your Korean boy on the Viper.
Yeah. So
and then
it's him going up against a Necrophos.
Oost is usually a 3. If I'm not mistaken.
No, so he used to be 4 or 3 position, but he's actually taken over carry for them.
Is it?
So Divine is running the offlane at the moment.
Offline with slap chippies. Venge as a 4, or is it?
Slap chippies, yes, yeah.
So that's a 3
So they're
act
ready there.
4 slap chippies, and then
Yeah.
Us
Pick a hero. You got
1.
10 seconds
This
left.
Mr. Carry, Limit Korean boy. He's going to be
Limit.
running the Vapa.
And then the
But yeah.
Tusk, is that a 5
Tusk is
Tusk?
gonna be, he'll be the 5th position, yeah.
Okay.
So Divine actually in the finals of A Division for the last season, he got MVP in game 1. So,
Okay.
yeah,
And
but
then
he
on
plays a very,
Children
very
of
solid act.
Roshan, Luna's probably gonna be the one.
Yeah, so Red is normally a carry player, so he's going to be the carry. Billy Badass, he is the offlane player, so
Okay.
he'll be running that Kunka. Then the Naturo is going to be all the 4 position with the Rubik Super Tramp Omni Knight 5. Billy,
And
Billy Badass,
Necro
obviously
Mid.
the offlane. And yeah, run by Mr. Forge. So this is an interesting lane
Hi.
to pick a Necro against. I am very confused as to why you
Necro
pick a
versus
Necro
Viper.
into a Viper, yeah. So Viper has, with his third ability, he's got a whole lot of built-in magic resistance. And Necrophos only does magic resistance, magic damage. So I'm not quite sure about the Necro pick. That's very, very weird to me. A Necro nowadays is so gold dependent, it's actually dumb. Like he needs, to be safe, I would say you'd want three items on Necro to be safe. If you have, if you have 2 items or less, he really struggles in fights. So, yeah, I don't know
It
why
looks
you
like
would
a
want to go
support
Necro.
Necro.
No, he got past the ward for mid. Because Rubik has all support items and sentries and everything, and there's blood grenades on him and the Omni Knight.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Because the starting
there's
items for Necro looks a little like support items.
Yeah, well, he went wand. That is weird.
1 Tango's Award and Iron Branch.
I have no idea why you would buy a wand first item.
That's what I'm saying. It looks a little like that's not what I would expect as a mid to see.
No, you're completely correct. That is honestly one of the weirdest starting builds I've ever seen. So, because Viper does all of his lane damage to you from his Q, which doesn't count as an ability. It's an attack modifier.
Smoked out on Children of Roshan.
Yeah. So buying a full wand on Necro is... Yeah, that doesn't seem like a thing to me. I don't know. Unless they're swapping lanes around a little bit, but I would be very surprised. There's a full wand on red too, hello? Am I missing something
Did
here?
they have like a wand discussion beforehand?
I don't...
Or is it some new thing that we're not aware of?
No. Don't, look, I would like to think I know quite a lot about Dota. I'm one of those weird nerds who reads through the entire patch when it comes out every time, word for word. So like, unless there was an update that I don't know about. But yeah, no. Usually, if you're going
Smokes out.
something first, then you want just the magic stick, because to make a stick into a wand, you gain 1 extra stat each. And you can get 20 charges instead of 10. Hold on, yeah,
Royal
20 charges.
Elite
So
is
normal
rapping,
magic
but
stick gets
they,
just 10.
we might see
Yeah,
a fight
there's a big
here.
smoke coming in here, yeah. So now Limit's going to break it
Smoke
first. We'll be able to start attacking onto them. They're trying to poke a little bit now, and with that hard shot,
Definitely
they're
a first
gonna be able to
blood
get on
coming
top of
from
them.
here.
A station, they're going to fight. There's probably going to be a bit of a trade here. Uchiha will be the first one to go down. A station also getting poked here, but Forge will go down. It's a double kill for Slapchippies. They finally do get the Tusk as well after all of that, but looks like Red's going to be paying. Oh no!
I think they'll
They decide
back
to
out.
be careful. Yeah, more careful. Well,
All that
double
before
kill
they
for
even
the
took the
Venge.
bounties. 3 kills before bounties.
You'd be surprised how regularly that happens in South African Dota. So, for a bit of context, I actually live in the UK at the moment. Yeah, I play a lot in EU. Is Red on bottom lane?
I think he
Getting
might
brought
be
down quite low
going
here.
down.
They're busy smacking all in me. But,
Yep.
yeah. I bet he feels really good about that one now.
He's got some
That was a-
charges.
That was a joke. No, it's not worth it.
He's got some charges, but I don't see him using it.
7 charges. So basically with the wand you get oh no! What's doing Red's trouble? Okay.
Omni
the
is
healing's
there with the
pretty big.
save, and he used his wand, so
Yeah, fairly decent health. But so I just watched another mistake happen there from Red. So Supertramp gave him the tangos to use, but now Red bought a bunch of extra branches, and what you can do is put the branch down and eat
that tree,
that gets
yeah.
put down, so it doubles the length of it. He's got 3 branches here, so that was clearly the plan, but he didn't use it.
I think it was like a rush use there.
Yeah, just panic. Use it.
A
He
panic
did it
use.
again though.
I don't know, maybe he's saving the branches
I don't know.
to
what-
go
there's
into,
nothing
but
we
he's
can do.
already got the wand, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's already got a wand. I'm very confused.
you see.
So-
Maybe they heard that Nina will be casting, and they're like, well, if it's gonna be a noob caster, we might as well play a noob game.
Let's play like derpy derps.
Like, let's just play the items that Nina knows. Nina knows branches, Nina knows tangos, and Nina knows a wand. So they're all support players now. We've got a fun little exchange going on. Top lane between the Rubik and the Venge.
Yeah. So
Oh, Kunka coming
did
in.
get the
Venge
lanes,
might be
yeah.
going down, yeah. They're chasing this Venge.
yeah,
But
he had a
the
verify.
one-
He went boots first item. On bench. So fair enough.
Mid. Fun little
yeah.
exchange, but the Viper goes down,
yeah.
yeah.
I
But
got a little bit too aggressive there.
Necro is still ticking down though. With that
Yeah.
poison.
So I can talk from experience about what just happened in this mid lane, because I sometimes do it as well. Is when you're dominating a lane, okay, but you're not killing the other person, sometimes you get a bit antsy. So like you go, I know that I'm beating this guy, but I feel like I should kill him. So you play a little bit too hard and you overstep,
A little bit aggressive.
and that's what happens. Unfortunately.
Overconfident
the amount of
and
times it's happened
aggressive.
to me. Yeah, like you go, oh, I know I'm dumpstering this guy, so let me just kill him, and then yeah. As I say, it's happened to me more times than I would like to admit.
I don't even play mid, but I tend to do that as a support. I'm like, I think I can take him.
I'm almost sure I can kill this guy.
Like,
now.
he's
It's
so
really annoying
low.
that he's not dead. Yeah, no.
So
To
now
be
I've
fair,
also got that
as much as
overconfident
As
place.
it's happened to me, here we go again, as Forge and Limit busy having a bit of a face-off here. And I think Forge is dead
Necro.
out this time. Oh, there we go. This time it was Forge's turn to do the exact same thing, but this time the other way around. Just got very excitable. The problem with playing against Viper, though, is in mid lane, if you are getting attacked a lot by a Viper, because he builds up those stacks and it starts slowing, the problem is if you give up and run, sometimes he'll just kill you anyway, because of the slow and the poison stack.
No.
If that makes sense. So like you go, oh okay, well I can't kill him, I'll just leave, and then he kills you anyway. So it's a bit hard. Once you've committed, you're kind of committed.
Well, I'm just checking the stats here now, the KDA, and the first 2 kills that happened when the game just started is actually on the bench. She's got those kills.
Subchippy's got both of them. That's why he went. He got the boots very early. But no, Ucha in the top lane here, currently getting targeted down. Earthmaster.
Well, Luna at the bottom as well.
Badass.
Luna's dead.
Yeah. That is a much bigger problem. He's been sitting
We
down
are
low
watching
for a long time now.
Children of Roshan versus Royal Elite playing in our Premier Division of the CML League.
Yes. And joining you is Steve.
And Nina.
Yay! Yeah, no. So under more normal circumstances, I might be doing this on our channel HRME, but as I say tonight, I might not be able to commit to the whole thing, so I don't want to half-ass streams for people.
And Nina is no good by entertaining herself. I might just sit here and ponder about things like, why did everybody buy a magic wand?
Very good at talking. There we go, exactly. Forge.
Thank you for the follow.
Luna
might be...
Oh my goodness, limit!
No.
Let me get very limited Forge! Okay.
Forge going down mid. Well, it's the Viper and the Necro going down mid.
Yeah, I know. But the most important thing there, though, is that Forge was able to live. So Limit went down first.
So that was a trade.
Better for him in the long run for the XP, because the Necro was falling a little bit behind there. So
well, Necro is now in the lead with the last hits and denies.
Yeah, so his overall net worth is higher, but again, that's because he was able to
get that kill first.
Yeah, it is what it is. Again, a Viper should be a lane dominator, but Limit's playing it. What I will say is, from watching him, he likes being very active, so I think he's just getting bored on this lane dominator. If that makes sense.
Getting confident. Venge coming in.
He's not a fan of sitting around and not doing anything.
Invis and Venge.
Yeah, picked up the Invis rune on the bottom lane. Looking at red here, with the Tusk getting a bit closer, they might be able to do something about it if Subtrippies wants to do it. The stun got cancelled, the vision got broken.
And the courier also gave away the position. The courier delivered.
So yeah, red also got hit by the Nature's ult. So that meant that he knew that they had vision on him there, so he bailed.
They're wrapping around to this Omni.
We'll get caught out, yeah. He does have the repulse, so he's going to be quite healthy for now. And
Red doing the smart thing.
Yeah, Divine's trying to bail around here. They have used the drinking buddies though. Now the ult is going to be out there from Billy Badass, so they're just going to have to bail out of here. Subchippies will be able to throw out a stun, but Rustation, I think, will probably be dead for this one.
Yeah, I think Tusk
he does have
a
fairly decent one, so he'll be able to kill some time here. Throws the Ice Shards down. Will be caught up by Super Trump trying to do whatever he can to slow this one down, but now Uchiha is going to be here as well.
He's got 4 years on his trail. He is going down.
He was never getting out of there, but he wasted a lot of time though, to be fair to him.
Well, he did get 4 of the arrows out of their lanes, chasing him around.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
An interesting thing going on here, the side of Royal Elite, they swapped their mid and safe lane around. So Limit is now in the safe lane, and Dismiss has gone mid with the Natures.
Ooh, Dire, you gotta fortify them.
I think it's probably to gain some XP.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure, hey? Because if it was for XP, then the supports would be here. They've obviously got some sort of game plan in mind, though, because both of the supports have moved bottom to try and help out the Divine on his axe.
I see the Tusk incoming again, bottom.
Yeah, so they got both of the supports here looking after Divine at the moment.
Pinging out. Axe is farming the enemy's jungle here.
Yeah, this is pretty normal now. On Axe, when you start getting tanky enough, he can just sort of go wherever he wants, realistically. But Super Tramp, a little bit out of position. Stun is there once again. They're going to be able to throw down that outcast.
Going down,
He's quite healthy, but Divine's TPing top though. He's going to get in there. He will be able to get a nice call onto the two of them. But I don't think it's going to matter though, unfortunately. Forge with down. We'll be able to get another one there.
Forge getting a double kill.
Yeah. So, I know you invited me over for a little bit of help here and maybe a bit of knowledge as far as Dota goes, but clearly I know nothing because Necropulse is doing quite well. But bottom lane, Subchippies and Rustation do get a kill.
And somehow, all the ones and wards worked out, and iron branches, and...
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. You asked me here so that you'd have a little bit more knowledge. Clearly I know nothing. So, sorry to waste your time.
It's okay. If you weren't here, I wouldn't even said it out loud. I would just sat here in silence and like, I wonder why they do that. Like, is that a normal thing now? Is it something that I don't know about yet? Smoke's coming out on Children of Roshan, yeah?
Yeah.
You think they're going on that Viper, trying to wrap around on the Viper, yeah?
Yeah. I don't
Get the
know.
bounty?
They are moving in here, so
Leave the
they're
bounty.
not going to pick up the bounty. Oh, okay.
Oh,
They are
Rubik
picking up
picked
the
it
bounty.
up.
I was about to say, sometimes you don't want to pick it up when you're going for a gank in case they have a ward there, but it looks like they're going to take out Oastmaster. He's he is dead here every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Looks for the X. Is maybe gonna be able to
try and TP. Oh no, Kunka stops that. I was about to say he's gonna throw his trees and try and TP out.
Interestingly, I think if he had treed and just immediately TP'd, he might have got up. But he was so shocked that they didn't immediately stop him that he just sort of stood there for a few seconds not doing anything.
This game is still pretty even, like looking at the net worth and the score.
It is. But there's a very big problem with this game being even, though. Is that in any game that is even, that has a Luna in it, means the side that has the Luna is winning.
Because she's got the late game, yeah.
Yeah, Luna's so good right now.
Well, Gaben is giving it a 66% win probability on the side of the Luna.
Yeah, so that sounds about right to me. So obviously we're still early days, so it's hard to say exactly where anything's gonna go. You know, anything can happen. But Luna is so solid nowadays that, like, in the laning phase, you're never gonna get like really dumpstered as Luna. But then at the same time, when the game starts getting later, she's someone who can tank while still doing a lot of damage. And nowadays you often have to choose one or the other. But she can do both. So, but yeah. So what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I came to the sudden realization the other day. So Graham and I were talking about it. I don't remember if we were casting at the time or not. But this year, as the bottom lane sub Chippy, he's going to be able to swap out Mr. Noturo here, and he's going to go down Divine. I think they were looking for the dunk on Divine there, but Rustation couldn't help but warn us, but from I understand it's fine. That's TP's going to mid lane. Limit going to be the next one to go down in this absolute charge fest, but Rustation will be able to hold Super Tramp in place with the stun, following up Westminster. Right click in the Blackfoot with the call, we'll be able to hold Forge in place, but they don't think they have the damage just yet. They are going to be able to get, however, one more snowball off. They're going to try and get everything they can in on top of him, but yeah. The problem with Necro is if you don't have a way to kill him, he becomes very, very hard to deal with. And now they're starting to feel that a little bit now. The station we'll be able to get the drinking buddies, so he's out of there. And yeah,
Viper also TPing in, yeah. Looks like they're setting up to get a kill here, but
yeah, they all failed. Yeah, they'll be fine.
I was about to say the rest of the team is pretty low. They're just gonna back off, but the Viper did TP in. So are they looking to chase?
Yeah, they looked like they were, but not this time. So what I was gonna say there is I can't remember when we were discussing it, but I came to a sudden realization that this year marks the year that I will be playing the same amount of time that I've been playing Dota in my life that I haven't been playing Dota, if that makes sense. As Limit's going to get gone on in mid lane. I'll finish that thought in a moment. Forge getting targeted up here with the help of his entire team. Forge with one more ult. He currently has 4 ults. Yeah, so if you don't know, by the way, Reaper's Scythe, the Necrophos ult.
Yes.
If you kill someone with it, you get a permanent buff of extra HP and mana regen.
Sure.
So if you click on him, you can hover over the top there and you'll see Reaper's Scythe permanently ground. He's got 8 HP regen and 4 mana regen from kills.
Yeah. Is that like the same as the stacks building on some of the other
yeah, same concept. Okay. But only if he gets the kill with the Alpha.
Okay.
But yeah, so what I was trying to say there is basically I've been playing Dota for as long as I haven't been playing Dota in my life. As Red getting gone on top lane, they're immediately going to try and get in here with the swap. We'll be able to hold him in place. They do not have the stun, however, Red's just going to be able to TP out.
Well, I've only started playing Dota in 2020.
Oh really? Okay, so you were a COVID child.
I was bored in COVID, looking for a game, started playing Dota. And now I haven't played for months, so I'm a noob all over again. Not that I was previously any better, but Now I feel like a complete noob.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I started playing in 2010. Whoa! Javon getting very aggressive here on top of everybody, but the
Axe
boat will be
going
there.
down. Tusk might be going
he's
down here as
going.
well. I think he's...
Yeah, he's drinking, but he's able to get himself out of there. But, so, this is starting to get to the phase, though, where they are really going to be unable to kill this Necro, though.
Well, I've noticed from Children of Roshan that they are focused on the objectives and just pushing towers. They might get a kill or something from the push, but they are focusing the towers.
Yeah, yeah.
So...
Which is weird, because the team that has the Nature's Prophet currently has less towers
yeah.
taken? Question mark?
Yeah, I think they've only taken one tower on the side of Royal Elite, and that's the bottom tower, whereas Children of Roshan has taken top and mid already.
Yeah, which means does not had a good game. His net worth, not bad. Only a little bit behind the Luna, but yeah, on a Nature's Prophet, you really should be quite far ahead by this point, but he's struggling.
Well, Necro and Luna is in the lead with net worth.
Yeah, these two are huge. Though the Necro especially. I mean, I was saying at the beginning, I'm not so sure about the Necro. Well, clearly, Forge isn't too bothered.
Clearly, they showed us wrong. We know nothing about Goda. That's probably why we're not in a Prem team.
I have a little bit of an argument against that. I was in AD Division and DHL days, believe it or not. So.
I've played in C diff and B diff.
Yeah, I remember. When we first started casting for CML again,
yeah,
you guys were some of the first games we cast. Interestingly.
I was one of the players who played in that NWB run in knockouts where we started at the bottom.
Yeah, no,
and
I
just
remember
played.
You playing. Specifically, there was one game that I think you lost in the end, but you were playing the Crystal Maiden, and like killed 3 people by yourself as Crystal Maiden when you guys were on the back foot, brought back into the game, but just didn't quite make it to the end.
But we played in a knockout series. We played in one knockout series. I think we were like 6th or 7th on the log.
Okay.
And we started playing knockouts, and by the way back, you play a knockout, and then the next team needs to be ready to play on the same day
Really?
again.
Okay.
And I think we played about 6 or 7 games in a row. Like, I was late for a 30th birthday party. My family left without me.
Dear.
Viper going down.
Yep, I was about
You
to
see,
say
Children
that
of Roshan is going to focus this tower now again.
Yeah.
They're going to push that tower. That's what I'm saying. They take a kill and then focus the tower.
Yeah, these guys don't have much of a question on their minds. They know exactly what they want.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, another kill
Thanks
and
for the
another
likes,
stack for the
people.
Reaper South and
Dyer's
Forge.
top tower's fallen.
They get this top tower. I'm going to stop moving their way towards bottom here.
Well, it looks like they're going for a play mid here. Maybe push the tower mid as well. And the thing is, Royal Elite's got the vision, so they know that they're there. But there's not much that they can do. But we might see a fight happening mid here, because I see the Axe and Venge coming in from the side.
The main problem is they just don't have damage. Royal Elite are just like really struggling for damage at the moment. I mean, Osmister, to be fair to him, he has now the Gleipnir finished. So they do have a little bit of potential there if they want it. But yeah, they just... If they catch someone, then brilliant, but they just aren't able to kill people right now.
And I think they're trying to get some farm up on the Axe.
Limit, once again, going to be absolutely targeted out of his bracket, but the swap out there from Stop Chippies will be to keep him alive for now. Limit doing everything he can to try and slow those down. There's a Forge throwing out one more pulse. A good measure, but
Axe at the
Forge
call.
Divine on top of everybody with the call, but will be swapped out. The stolen swap there from the Rubik, so we were talking about lack of ability.
Kunka bringing him back.
There you go. A little bit going on, brings him back. Mistimes it. The torrent will not connect that time though.
But the Luna's just focusing the towers now.
Force field leads me to
Yeah,
Again.
and this is the struggle of fighting against the Luna, is if he does just focus the towers, those glaives are bouncing fast and hitting the guys on the back anyway. So, and one other benefit, they have double heals on the side of Children of Roshan. They've obviously got the Necro, but they've also got this Omni Knight who's been standing behind, keeping everybody healthy. So they can push and push and push, and basically as long as no one stops them, like by killing them, they can just keep going. Can't really beat them by slowly killing them. You have to get in there and finish them off quick. I've got to say, this Necro is working a lot better than I thought it would. But there's just not, I guess, not enough magic damage. So, if, and this all comes back to the Viper in the early game. If he had had a better early game on the Viper and holding back this Necro, I think they would have been fine. But as the game's going on, they don't have anybody who does magic.
I think they're going to rush now. It looks like they're
yeah,
about
they're
to
gonna
take...
smoke, and yeah, it looks like they want to go straight in here. They will give up a tier 2 for it. No, I don't know if it was rush. I think they were just hunting.
Scouting to see if they can find the Luna perhaps, but the Luna's busy taking mid tower.
Yeah. Weird decision making here from Relive. It looks like they're a little bit, oh, excuse me, a little bit caught off guard maybe. Weren't ready for this game.
Maybe they were thinking that because they picked the Luna that they
He's
might
gonna
be
find
aiming for a
rotation.
long game.
Station will be able to hold them off out there. Oh, nice ice shots. And he'll be able to take himself out. It breaks vision and just gets up. A very cute play. It gives time for the rest of his team to just fail.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, one benefit of this Natures though is while all of this is going on, he can make use of the map. So you can see he was really struggling for net worth. It has come back a bit. Still third behind the other two, but you know, not losing out that much.
Making progress, yeah.
Yeah, the overall net worth is looking a bit rough.
What a mess.
Like this Axe and
Radiant's middle tower is
Viper are
under
really
attack.
struggling as Divine's getting caught out again.
Axe going down.
Unstoppable.
That was a lot of damage.
Dire's
I was about to say that Axe just looked like a support going down.
Yeah, but Axe doesn't have any health items. He literally just went blink blade mail and one bracer.
Oh,
Like,
great.
yeah,
Dire's bottom tower just
The thing is,
destroyed.
Axe's entire thing, right, is that he uses health to turn it into damage.
Oh, Radiant's
Like
top
that is
tower
the point
under
of Axe.
attack.
You know, you call people and you get them to attack you, so that you can hit them back. That is his point. So the lower your health, the lower your damage, theoretically.
Yeah.
So really, right now, I would like to see him get another bracer, especially because the time is about to tick over to 25 minutes. So
I'll
if
really
you
lead
hover
with
over
another
bracer, you see it gives you 50 health and 5 strength. So the thing is, if you get another bracer, when the minute ticks over to 25, it will go up to 110. So it'll give you 100 health and 10 strength. So
I think they
they are
might.
chasing down Forge here, but it's just moving a little bit too
Viper
quick. But it looks
going
like they
down.
will find the Luna even
Luna.
better.
Yo,
And a dunk for Divine too.
well played.
Yeah. That was right place, right time for sure.
For a minute, I thought they were gonna chase the Necro, and I'm like, he's about to get away. When I look back,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wait, no, they've managed
Oh,
to
no,
get the
there's a Luna
Luna.
there, never mind.
Never mind then.
All good.
All good, take that.
But yeah, so if you click on Divine now, okay? If you just look at his health, okay? Watch as it ticks to 25. So he just gained like over 100 health. Yeah, so that's the bracer. So if he got another bracer, he would be somewhere like 2,200 health,
Sure.
if not a bit more. So Yeah, I think he needs more health at the moment, and a bracer will do nice. It'll go a nice way to boosting him up a bit more. I like the idea of a BKB. He will get a bit of strength along the way, obviously, because of the Ogre Club.
Well, it looks like Tusk's got a big blink on the way.
It's the Tusk, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. Okay, I like the idea of the vessel. So, you see he's got the Spirit Vessel there. So what's good about that is Necro's entire thing is that he just heals through damage. And the Spirit Vessel reduces healing. So it reduces how much healing a person takes, and then also does damage then.
This is now the Children of Roshan killing their own father there.
Oh yeah, this is what happens.
Let's just quickly kill our father. But while they're taking Rosh...
I must admit, I did not see that joke. Well done. Oh, Necro's tipping in straight in on top of all of them, but
And Royal Elite started cracking down on that mid tower.
That was a fairly decent decision. They turned around and got out of there pretty quickly, but the
swap, well done.
For now, Limit on the back line trying to keep everybody away from all of this. Has a double damage.
The Venge might go down, yes.
Down for his troubles. Billy Badass taking
but a great save though.
Yeah, Omni-Knight keeping him very alive. So
bringing back the Viper, yeah, no, definitely.
The rest of the team are starting to come in here though. Forge will get help in place and he will go down. Divine doing some decent work there. That's the first
taking out
on the Luna.
The Luna.
Westminster's here. They're all getting quite low here. It's
RE with the smokes and getting out.
Yeah.
Like let's smoke and run.
That was worth it. When you're in the position like when you're behind like this, they lost the Viper but killed the Necro. And the Viper's worth a lot less.
They killed the Necro and the Luna who had the Aegis, so they managed to get the Aegis down. So that was a very good exchange.
Very, very good fight from Royal Elite, to be fair to them. And, most importantly, look at the net worth of Osmister. Do you remember the last time we spoke about him?
Yeah, he managed
to... He was still 3,000 net worth behind.
And he managed to overtake the Luna now.
Yeah. So, yeah, this game's not over. Not over at all. It was starting to look a little bit worrisome. Excuse me, for Royal. But coming back.
Yeah, I think it was only at the pace that the Children of Roshan was taking towers that I got a little bit worried. Right. I mean, like they were just running at the towers. Maybe get a pick off there, but still taking the towers.
I was actually just about to talk about the towers. Is in a game where you're able to stabilize and become even again, all the towers are on the map is easy gold. So like as the game goes on, those towers get easier and easier to kill, especially with a Nature's Prophet around, right?
Yeah.
So all that becomes is little boosts of gold. So it says that they're 8k net worth ahead, right? But they have taken every single one of their outer towers. But there on the map, with just the towers alive, I'll just do some maths quickly. There's around, if you for the whole team, if you include everyone, there's about 3,000 gold worth of towers still on the enemy team. So they have 10,000 net worth, but that's 10,000 net worth with all of those towers. So if they lose one fight, not only will they lose that fight gold, but then also with the towers dying, they're going to get a whole bunch of extra gold as well.
Yeah. Well, we do see a smoke out on Children of Roshan again. I think
they're going to find themselves a Tusk fairly easily here. If they want it and they decide they're going to go for it with the torrent, they'll hold in place. They're all playing fairly carefully.
Venge again.
He's once again on the mark though. And with the drinking buddies, we'll be able to bring him back again once again. Billy Badass being caught a little bit out of position here. Limit though will be the one in the front. And once again, he's the one who's going to get ulted, but no axe. The Divine will be able to get that call, holds everybody off for now, but he will finally go down here. Forge looking for something a little bit more. We'll be able to catch out Limit here, but with the save there, once again, a huge amount of health being kept.
Oh,
but yeah, Forge is starting to get very, very hard to deal with the help of everybody else behind him here. But Red caught a little bit out of position. The buyback from Limit. Gonna go in and try and find something else, but looks like I'm gonna stop there. The main thing there is Osmister was not around to help in that fight. He is, however, Osmister, I like his decision making here. So he's going for Nullifier, right? So Nullifier, what it does is it purges any buffs that is on someone, And then, oh my goodness, hello. Interesting. Okay, the swap out there from the Rubik will be able to save his Luna for now. So, a very nice play from him.
pain.
That Luna was dead every single time that got saved by the Rubik there. We were saying earlier, if the Rubik steals the swap, it's going to be you know, fairly decent. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so, Nature's Prophet. Okay, he's going for a Nullifier. A Nullifier removes any buffs that someone has, and then continues to remove buffs as it stays on. As Forge getting caught out here. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the call. Holding him so far in this with the boat going over the top of him, he's going to be very, very hard to kill. But Usmister on the backline, going on to Super Tramp, so making sure that he won't be able to help anybody else. But the Silence finishes them off. Forge though got swapped in with the vessel and all of this burn. I don't think he's going to live through this one. We'll
a great comeback fight from Royal Elite here.
Now,
and they're chasing for more. They're going to get this Luna, yeah. Call on the Luna. And that's a Luna. Oosmeester with the dominating double kill now.
Yeah.
And you said about the net worth changing now. Just look at that drop in net worth now.
Yeah, and now the watch, they're going to take this tower and it'll go down another 1,000.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Axe with the call on Rubik.
Yeah, he's dead. They are starting to get tempo now. And this tower's just going to go down. Nature's has a bunch of treants around. And see, there's another 1,000 net worth gone.
Yeah. Did they get any power spikes with items? That they were waiting to get items up, or just...
I think it was just Children of Roshan getting impatient.
Is it? Because I know sometimes people will wait to get up an item in order to gain momentum. That's why I asked, did Royal Elite get up a specific item now?
Okay, so I will say that I see Viper finish the pop, and I think he's had that. He hasn't had much else. So the pop against the enemy team basically stops Necro from doing damage. So Necro does AoE damage, obviously, because he's got his Heartstopper and the Radiance. So when you put those together, they basically do a hell of a lot of magical damage in an area. But with Pop, the active takes away 600? Hold on one moment. 425 damage in an AoE, okay?
Okay.
So that first... How much is that? Basically the first 2,000... Yeah, the first 2,500 damage that Necro puts out is useless. In a fight.
Well, the Necro has taken the lead with net worth now. Almost 2k ahead.
Yeah.
The nature, sorry.
Yeah. But yeah. I think it's partially, so obviously the Pop was a very nice pickup. There's a Blink Dagger on the Tusk as well. I think he got that with the fight. But I think it's mostly just coordination. Like, we were talking about Slapchippies, the couple saves that he's had. Where he's just in the right place at the right time, and he does the swap, and it's just giving them that second chance here and there to keep going. And so I think the best way I can put this, right, is if you look at the individual skill of the players on Children of Roshan, they're all very high level players, which is why in the early game and into the mid game, you know, their individual plays and winning in lane and things like that was better. But when you start getting this far into the game, it stops being about individual players, and you start feeling a lot more the teamwork,
the coordination as a team, and the communication parts.
And I mean, Children of Roshan are very new, right, as a team. Like, if I'm not mistaken, they've only been playing together for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think because they've all been playing for different teams or haven't been playing at all. I know Red was part of a different team. In the previous
Red
2
was
months.
a different team. Billy Badass was in a different team. I remember Forge and Super Tramp as well, but I can't remember where from. So like, they're all individually good players. There's no doubt about it. But when you start talking about, again, this phase of the game, you know, things will matter a lot more when it comes to how well you play together.
Yeah, as the synergy as a team. And I know like Oosmeester and Slapchippies and them have been playing together not just in CML for a long time, but overall been playing together for very long. Like,
and Usmeister as well has been, you know, he's been around CML for a very long time.
Yeah, but he's been playing with Slap Chippies, like, I think for all the time that they've played, it's been Usmeister and Slap Chippies. So they've got that synergy, and they've got that synergy down already. Like you said, synergy matters.
Yeah.
Well, Children of Roshan taking Roshan again.
Yeah, here we go. What do they call this? As a patricide, I think is the term. When you kill your parent.
Your parent, yeah.
I think it's called patricide.
I remember hearing the term.
Rename themselves Children of Patricide.
Killing their father.
So, have a look at the net worth, by the way. Remember I was talking about this? So they've taken another tower and another 1,000 net worth knocked off.
The Children of Roshan wrapping around with the smoke. I think they're trying
went
to.
Through the port straight away, and it looks like
they're gonna catch. They're gonna catch this Viper.
The station probably as well, and immediately with the ult will bring him down. The station got a little bit aggressive there. I think he probably should have just blinked away, but
I think he was trying to save the Viper there.
Yeah, I know. His protective instincts kicked in, but he couldn't help.
Buddy syndrome.
Yeah, I know. So Graham and I play a lot of Dota together, and we know the feeling very well. Graham's biggest weakness is not knowing when to let the dum-dums die. And sometimes you just gotta let the dum-dum die.
I'm one of those that I gotta save my friend.
I know.
I'm a 5, I'm squishy. I'm squishy, and I'm like, oh, my team's gonna die, let me help them. Like,
yeah, no. So,
then I end up dead, and I'm like, oh, I should have left you.
Yeah.
You were dead anyways.
So I will say though, as much as we were talking about how well Royal Elite are doing right now, they still need to be very, very careful though. If Luna gets in the base, buildings die. That's just how it works. So, but yeah, so the short version is basically these guys have been playing together for a very long time, so that synergy's there. Even if the individual skill is higher on Children of Roshan, as a team, when it starts getting later on, this map is a lot more. They do have the banner down, so creeps are going to be invulnerable, but a nice play there from Slapchip. He pulls them away from it. Oh, the shots! The
call on Luna.
Already in place. It's not going to be a huge amount just yet, but Usmeister starting to do a little bit of damage where he can onto 4J. We'll be able to silence him and hold him in place. So decent damage being done, and the banner will be destroyed as well from that tower.
Venge getting caught out.
Glimmer Cape keeping Slapchippies alive for now. The snowball red.
Luna going down.
This first time.
Aegis down.
The boat coming down on top a little bit late to save him the first time, but as you say, Aegis still available. They're going to swap him into and Red's just he's dead here. Beautiful, beautiful play. Slapchippies keeping everything available, and he won't even get down to the pop, keeping him alive. This is what I was talking about earlier. But now they want a little bit more. They can have it here, but they just need to be careful about how they engage. It's Musa. It's like, I don't care about how careful you want me to be. I'm going straight in, baby. Immediately on top of him, BKB and everything committed with the snowball forward. They're going to be able to get him down. Usmeister mega.
Usmeister now on a mega kill.
Oh boy. And that's the difference. Those plays, the coordination to swap Luna back under the tower with the call ready, everything. They knew what they were going to do.
They knew the game plan, because if Venge just did a swap and Axe didn't know that he was supposed to be ready with that call, the fight could have gone differently.
Yeah, and that's the main difference, right? These guys are saving each other, and not just the support saving the carries, but the other way around too. Like Limit, when the ult went off onto the Venge there, the
pipe was
Limit
ready there.
Popped the pipe, so saved him. And first lane of Rax going down to the team that we did not expect it to go to.
Radiant's middle barracks are as good as gone.
Well,
they do need to be
the
careful
net with lead is now 1k, so this game is now pretty much even again.
Oh yeah, exactly. And leaning towards Gaben says a slight chance in the favor of Relive at the moment, which I would agree with. They're definitely looking a lot more comfortable.
45-55.
Yeah, I was really expecting this game to be over a lot. And then yeah, just those clean team plays. That's what's bringing them in this. More damage coming out here from the Natures very soon. He's getting himself Daedalus next.
Well, it seems like they're all like, okay, we can stop fighting for a minute and just farm. Let's farm a second breath.
Because my head still says that Children of Roshan should win this.
I'm only saying that because I know the Luna's a very good late game hero.
Yeah, and it's not just that, but like, there's this Necro, they're only just able to kill him at the moment. So like, anything extra and he's just going to be impossible to kill.
But just the amount of control the Luna has over the towers and how easily and quickly she can take them. And then also the scaling into a late game hero. I'm also leaning a little bit towards Children of Roshan. But I don't know, with Royal Elite's focus now and the comeback that they've managed, I mean, at a point we had a 10k net worth lead on the side of Children of Roshan.
Yeah.
And Royal Elite's and changed.
I'm looking at it, it was 13,000 damage.
13. And Royal Elites managed to even out the field again.
Yeah.
Axe getting called out, yeah? Definitely going down.
But that's fine. What they're doing at the moment, if they're very separated like this, as long as you have bar back, like that pulled the entire team back. So now the rest of your team can push out the lanes for free. And you can see that happening. So Slap Chippies, he's taking it as his turn. And he's going to shove in this mid lane. So basically, with this mid lane pushing in like this all the time, because they took that melee racks, like they can try and siege this bottom lane, but this creep camp, these creeps in mid are going to take this next tower, the next racks.
Yeah.
They're not looked after. So, going to start playing some cute plays here. Going to be able to X marks
map
red
full of
and
couriers.
get a few right clicks off. Yeah, couriers
Just
everywhere.
seeing couriers flying out everywhere.
Oh, Slap Chippies.
He's taking the inverse and he's gonna take this Rax.
Yeah. Oh, the ping's coming out.
Might have to
I know
TP
something's
back.
happening. But and this is exactly what I'm saying about like the team coordination.
Yeah.
Is, like they were setting up for a push bottom and the freaking 5th position support pulled their entire team back.
But they are. He's got vision, so you should see that Kunka coming in for him. Yeah, going inverse.
The main. Oh, your. Slap Chippies is in a scary place.
That's what I said. He's got vision. He should be able to see them coming in, but they're all coming now.
Secret agent Slap Chippies.
Getting out.
Reporting for duty. And by the way, on the way out, throws a wave of terror and stuns the creep wave, so that one will push into. So, nice place. One thing I am worried about Royal Elite for is the Viper is not going to scale the same as a Necro. So the Necro, as the game goes on, is going to make a lot more use of money, whereas Viper, unless you're keeping up with net worth, struggle to, like, he's really good with just abilities until a point. I do like that he's going Scardy next. So remember I was telling you about the Spirit Vessel earlier on Tusk, where it reduces healing. So the Scardy does the same thing. It also reduces healing on someone.
I saw Children of Roshan point out Tusk on the map, and he's gonna get caught out there.
On top of him. He's gonna egg, but yeah, he's dead. We'll be able to snowball, so just killing a bit of time. Doesn't have to blink if he wants it, but no, okay.
No, he's gonna go down. Now I saw the Omni Knight point out the Tusk and then the smoke coming out and Children of Roshan wrapping around. That's why I knew he was spotted there and they were definitely gonna chase him. But while they were all there at the fight, the Natures and the Venge has been pushing bottom lane.
Yeah, exactly. They're playing this one very well. Just keep them split up, keep them moving around the map. One thing, Children of Roshan are getting more gold though, slowly over time.
No, they are definitely gaining a lot more gold.
But so So one thing I was saying though about the healing reduction on Necro is because of his ags, basically he does in an area around him, the amount of healing that he has, he deals half of it as damage. So you see he's doing 140, 150 healing now. If he has 150 HP regen, 75 DPS is being done around him all the time. So basically if you reduce his healing, you also reduce his damage on Necro.
Sure. I think they're going for Rosh again.
Yeah, they'll be able to get him again. Fairly easily, I think. Yeah, I am starting to worry a little bit about for Royal Elite. So,
But I think they know they're at Rosh because I see the smoke's coming out.
They are.
Team fight
They
at Rosh.
I was just about to say, I'm a bit worried for them because, like, in fighting, they are better. But when the lanes are open like this, they're going to be able to find right here? No, okay. They decide otherwise first.
Well, it's only the Tusk smoke that broke. So the rest can still chase and Rosh is...
Limit. Run into each other here. Now there's a counter smoke on the other side. So both sides know that this is happening. And both are going to be looking for some sort of opening here. But they're going to go under Forge. There's a blink forward call straight away. I don't know if they're going to have the damage here. The boat's going to be able to go on top of everybody here. The BKB committed from Divine now. Limit stuck in the middle of everybody here. He does have the Scotty, but I think he's not going to lay out. He goes down here. And the rest of it now coming in Rustation. Slowly getting targeted here. By the way, mid lane is currently pushed onto the tier 4's Rustation though, doing everything he can to kill a little bit more time. Those are the Astrals, but he will go down. They mid full racks is gone, by the way, so that the range racks did go down in the end. But this is what I was saying though, is in fights, Royal Elite are better in like decent planned fights. Like they've been doing very, very well as far as that goes. But the problem is if they leave it too long in between fights, Children of Roshan are getting more out of the map every time. So
and
the longer they leave it, the harder the next fight's gonna be.
Yeah, because Children of Roshan gains quicker, like net worth and lead in terms of map control. And
it doesn't matter how much better you play team fights. If the enemy team just gets stronger and stronger and stronger, there's nothing you can do about it eventually. It doesn't matter how good you are.
Aegis on the Luna again.
Yeah. They're going to see if they can get some actual objectives from this one. Looks like they're going to head straight up this top lane. This next fight is going to decide more or less how this game ends. Because if they can take this and they can end fairly quickly, but if they lose this fight, there's a lane pushing in mid and bottom at the same time. So Natures can just be there if they don't have buybacks and everything available. But yep, the poke will now begin. They have the X ready as well, so they're going to be trying to be able to keep this Luna a little bit safer now. But Stuff Chippies lining up, looking for some sort of a swap here. Limit getting poked quite a lot there. The X will be committed onto him. And he manages to get himself away, but no, with the get the love. He does not live long enough though, unfortunately. And that is the Viper down. Does have the buyback if he wants it. The stun will be thrown out once again. Subtrip is doing everything again. Divide huge call immediately on top of everybody once again. But the ult there from Supertramp keeping everyone alive and healthy. But the swap
coming out on the Luna
once again does still have the BKB, so somewhat fine for now. And now the Venge will go down and the ult once again. And this is the beginning of the end. I think that was a dieback from both of them.
Ooh, Dire's top barracks are getting hit.
And yeah,
and look at the speed. Yeah, look at the speed that Luna is taking towers. But
yeah, mid lane and bottom lane getting pushed in pretty hard.
Axe is another call.
One of the three of them, but immediately will be yours. Holds them back for now. And yeah, I think the Divine's last stand is not going to last forever. He will be able to buy back. There's one last stand in this, but game is now officially hard. Usmista though, in mid lane, he doesn't want to give this one up. He's getting himself a tier 4.
This is playing a little rat Dota here.
Yeah, why not?
Omni TPing back.
The Omni Knight's on the way back here. Divine falling on red once again, but the Yules has been there once again. Yeah, they've just been too good at dealing with them as the game's gone on. Moments of laugh there, but this one unfortunately ended as we suspected.
It was pretty tight.
And a buyback from the Omni just as he died.
Radiant wins! Radiant's victorious!
Well, that was a 50-minute game for you.
Well, I said I'd help out quickly. That
wasn't so quick. Like, thank you guys for making this a 50-minute quick game for us.
So it's the single game today.
Yeah, just a single game.
Okay,
That's
cool.
why I said I'll quickly run it on my TikTok if there's no other casters available, because it is the first game of the month.
Yeah, I probably could have cast it, but it was cool doing something different for a change. Like I said, a bit more of an educational cast than normal for me.
Thank you for educating Nina.
Cool.
And thank you
fun.
so much. Thank you though for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and congratulations to Children of Roshan. First win in CML.
Who would you say was that MVP in that game?
Somewhat hard to say for sure. So one thing that kept happening over and over again is the Rubik had a Yules, and the amount of times that Axe blink called and then just immediately got Yules saved them a lot as the game went on. But I would like to say Forge for the numbers.
So Forge for the MVP.
Yeah, just because his numbers were bigger.
Never giving the MVP to the support. Sis.
Oh no, you if you watch our streams, we actually give MVP to supports more than cores.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, if it was on the side of Royal Elite, I would have given it to Slap Chippies because he really saved his team a couple of times.
Yeah, no, and he only died twice in that game, which seems wild to me. But yeah, no, honestly, the difference in that game was the mid. As rough as it is, you know, Korean boy should.
Well, we saw it playing out differently.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely the mid difference there is what caused them to win that game. And then don't get me wrong, Red and the rest of the team playing well in a super tramp on the backline, keeping people healthy. But yeah, it was the difference in mids is what won this game, because eventually the net worth just became too much. The Viper can only do so much. Like I was saying, you know, once the gold starts adding up, there's nothing you can do about it. And yeah, Osmiska and Slap Chippies played very well though for Royal Elite. So on a different day with a different mid, yeah, who knows?
Yeah, well, they're gonna face each other off again later in the month, because it's a best out of one, but they play each other twice, so they will have a run at it again, just a little bit later in the month. But thank you so much.
I will say Royal Elite, I think as a team, played better as a team. So like if they can iron out a couple bits and pieces, then they might be able to go further.
Well, they still have to face the big boys also in Prem. We've got White Rabbit Gaming there, and we've also got Vergaro there. So
I am looking forward to the White Rabbit game.
So we might see some tough games happening.
Yeah, I used to cast Big Dota back when White Rabbit were playing more. So looking forward to that.
Right. Thank you very much everyone for joining. That was our game for the night. Thank you so much, Steve, for joining me and casting with me, so that I'm not all alone.
Fun. Like I said, very different. I haven't done something like this for a long time.
Well, you've educated me a little, so now I'm less newbie.
Yay! Baby steps.
Baby steps. I'll start casting and learning Dota, and then maybe I'll play again.
Oh man, the way you learn is by playing. So.
I'll watch and then learn and then play.
That's the most important thing, is people need to play Dota and just have fun while playing it.
Yeah.
Never take it too seriously, no matter how competitive you are, and just try and have some fun. It's a game after all.
Thank you everyone. Enjoy your evening. GG's all around. See them.
Good night from our
calling
side.
you.
Hopefully we'll be seeing you guys again soon. I know we'll be casting many games to come this season, so.
Yes. Me, maybe not so much, but I'll join whenever I can.
We're definitely going to be around.
So you guys can catch HRME.
Cool. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thanks very much. Have a good night.